Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play some more Hengband. We're still playing as Ayali, the sexy Archon. Um, and we're still in Morvant. I did not move at all. I've been thinking... Well, there are basically two options, right? We have our quest, our level 15 quest, that we could attempt. Oh, actually we have... Wait. We have the sewer. I thought we had... Oh yeah, okay, they're not sorted by level somehow. We have the Orc Camp, that's the one I was thinking of. And we also have the sewer. Sewer, where was that again? Dang it. No, I remember what the city looks like. I mean, there are only so many, so that's fine. The Orc Camp, I believe, is south of the forest city. That's Telmora, right? Anyway, we got those two. We are level 19 after all, and relatively strong. So a level 15 quest should be doable. I'm a little bit worried about the Orc Camp because that might just be relatively open. I have a picture in my mind, a vague memory of a cave, like basically two caves connected at the top and bottom, a relatively open area, not really any corridors to hide inside, and there might be a large number of orcs in there. I mean, that's what we expect, obviously. So that could be a little bit tricky. The sewers, there are probably going to be some nasty enemies in there. But we have pretty powerful ranged projectiles. Of course, not really any offensive spells to speak of. But our zap is okay. Mana could be better, but, well, we're working on it, I suppose. What else? Well, or we could head back into the Orc Caves dungeon, of course, and look around there a little bit more. The last floor we were on was a little bit scary with that labyrinth section, but I guess that was just a bit unlucky, or, I mean, it was fun, but it was definitely a bit dangerous. That's just booze dropped by some mercenary. I wanted to quickly check, if taking off my super heavy armor is going to change anything about spell fail rate. Because right now we're also not using gloves, that's right. No, that's still 6%. So you'd think that, you know, if anything would affect it, it would be a really heavy plate armor. But that apparently does not affect our spellcasting ability at all. So that's good to know, at least. Staves of... No trap detection here. Because I was thinking that, you know, a Ring of Warning is nice and all, but I would like to replace that with something a bit more amazing. Ring of Protection and Accuracy. Honestly, that's a pretty good one, isn't it? I mean, it's only +1 accuracy, so that part is a bit lackluster, but just straight up 10 armor. If I found that out in the wild, I would absolutely use that. The thing is, the warning is helpful, but obviously, once you get in the habit of just casting some sort of trap detection. In fact, do we just have a spell? That seems like something I probably have a spell for. I just need to get in the habit of actually... wait. Oh, doors and traps. We literally have that. I just need to get into the habit of actually casting that. Yeah, you know what? We're replacing that ring. But maybe not with the one from the shop here. I'll just find something good. But that's definitely something to be on the lookout for. As well as our other ring, because that acid resistance is redundant. I mean, it does stack, right? Multiple instances do provide more resistance. So it's still not worthless, but it's, you know, a ring with a single bonus on it is obviously not particularly efficient. Anything else? I don't know. Oh, right. No. There was one more thing. Yet another thing. I was thinking. We are level 19 now, and I just want to see if we can learn anything from this spellbook. We cannot. Level 20 is the next one. Remove curse. Okay, and that's not really going to be super useful. Resist poison, also kind of whatever. So really the next thing I'm probably interested in is Berserk, which doesn't come until level 25, so that's still a ways off. Self-knowledge will be interesting, although there are scrolls for it, of course, but being able to cast it would save us some money, if nothing else. That's at level 26. Protection from evil is probably really useful if you use it in the right situation. I don't know what that situation is, so, you know. But yeah, either way, we don't really have to worry about this until level 25. So, dropping that. Of course, what I would like to see is a level 3 arcane spellbook to see, because we probably have access to a bunch of spells from there, if we just could find one. Unfortunately, they seem to be out of stock everywhere. Okay, anyway, what do we do? Orc Cave? I think Orc Cave is in order. And we should be able to just recall to the dungeon we were last in. From somewhere around here, yeah, from exactly here. Almost like I remembered. Oh, I forgot that that's how it worked. Okay, so it doesn't even just recall you back to the latest one, but you can choose. And it shows me that I have completed the Yeek Cave, which is nice. And we're going to go to the Orc Cave, level 12. For just 200. And that works instantly. And we're in Dungeon Forest. I always like these just conceptually, although of course they are a little bit... Hey there, Hercules. Wait, you're, again, not the Hercules, just a Hercules. We've killed you before. Great hit. I've slain him again. Took a bit of damage in the process. Got a zombie approaching, or not approaching. Okay, very, very slowly approaching, I suppose, as zombies are wont to do. Got a broadsword. Alright, and this character, I'm remembering now, isn't really particularly great at identifying things quickly, or like really at all. But we'll have to work with that. Ring of Warning glows white. I have no idea what that means. I suppose, yeah, in addition to detecting traps, which, by the way, I completely forgot to do, of course. Failed to get it off with a 6% fail rate. Come on. Of course, it still costs me the full mana cost, because why wouldn't it? I suppose one thing this does is, and this is probably something I could deactivate. I don't think this is active by default in any other variants that I've played, or maybe I just always deactivate that and I forgot about that. But yeah, that it places these X's on unknown squares, right? Specifically squares that you have not checked for traps. So the trap detection turns all of the ones that are not traps into just empty squares, which is the look that I'm used to. I kind of got used to the X's, but they can make everything look a little bit messier, obviously. I mean, technically they're useful. It's useful to know if a tile, if you've stepped on any particular tile, or if it's, you know, if it's completely safe, or if there could be a trap there. Anyway, I guess this is also going to make it very easy to see where, you know, when I reach the edge of the trap detected zone, so I can cast a spell again. So, yeah, it's actually useful to have these. Anything else? I was about to say something and then something distracted me. Spellcasting. Was it something about spellcasting? I don't know. I was gonna say something about the indoor forests, how they look nice, but they're obviously inconvenient to navigate because of breaking line of sight all the time, but, you know. I appreciate these alternate dungeon designs. Slightly more unusual rooms, okay. Wait, this entire room? Why is this entire room... Oh. Okay, because it has dirt tiles instead of just empty dungeon floor. Generic dungeon floor. Oh, those are... Never mind. And this is a patch of grass, actually, because this is a forest. Okay, never mind. MBA. Okay. Sense the presence of a door down there, apparently. You don't like the look of this place. Yeah, this seems to be a relatively dangerous dungeon in general. Some slightly trickier enemies compared to what I would expect to find on this, you know, depth level, I guess. And then, of course, there are these more meandering, more open layouts, which obviously can make it tricky to deal with enemies, can make it easier to get surrounded, can make it harder to get to certain enemies. Leaving trap detected region, yes. MBA, nice. Oh hey, scent dwellers. Actually some of my favorites. And we get a ring. Resist cold, unidentified, which means that... Aggravate monster, nice. Handbook of Hacks is not useful to us. That ring could have some extra bonuses. Don't we also have detect monsters? We probably do, don't we? Let me just... Oh yeah, right there. Okay, there are two... No, actually those are lemures. We've apparently killed all the scent dwellers. We get a slime mold. That is the highest level thing here? What's that even look like? That's just a little accent or comma? No, it's a comma. Where is it, actually? Also, camera, hello? Why are you focusing? Why are you not focusing, rather, on the cursor? Where's that slime mold? I don't see it. Should be somewhere around, somewhere nearby, relatively speaking. Is it hiding among the trees? Am I just blind? Oh! There are a lot of them. Interesting. It can swim. Moves somewhat slowly, it can swim. Nothing's known about its attack. Okay, that's interesting. I'm intrigued. The slime mold gazes deep into your eyes. It is magical, casting spells which cause mind blasting. I miss it, I hit it, I destroy it. I guess it also breeds? Well, they can definitely move, which is a little bit unexpected, I suppose, for something called a slime mold. They don't seem to be doing much to me for now. Okay, they're poisoning. And of course I'm forced to fight 3 at a time here, which is never ideal. They're worth a surprising amount of experience, I suppose, for a weak creature like this. Okay, I guess they were not breeding. There just happened to be a bunch of them. Well, that was fun. Let's explore everything here. Actually, haven't looked around this little corner up here, which turns out to be a bit bigger than I thought. Let's read that. Scrolls of Spell, that just gives you extra learning points. That's interesting. Broadsword is uncursed. Good. Yeah, that so far that has always meant that it's actually magical. But it could just be magical and not necessarily anything better than that, so... Okay. Some weird dungeon designs here. That's okay. Last time I checked, there weren't really any enemies up here, but of course things can spawn in my absence. Short sword, leaving trap detect region, that's okay. There's actually nothing more to detect there. Hello, lemure has been destroyed. Oops, I misstepped. Oh, there were apparently more than the 2 I saw. Those must have been just at the edge of my detection radius. It's okay. MBA. Okay. Uh-oh. Lice are bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How the heck did they appear here? This is really bad. I know there is another one in the other corridor that might have been reproducing rapidly. It probably did. Oh god. What? How does this happen so quickly? Well, yeah, there's apparently already 100 white lice. Oh, and this is actually a dead end. Wait, so... yeah, I'm just gonna have to slaughter my way through these. I mean, I guess really I should get out of this level. It's the only reasonable thing to do. Not that these lice are that dangerous. Well, actually they can be deceptively dangerous. Just because of their sheer numbers, and they do, you know, kill you with 1,000 cuts. 1,000 needle pins, I suppose. Needle pricks. Whatever. Yeah, they're literally everywhere. Is there anything of value here? A single night lizard. Wait, are these enemies? They are listed. They are sorted by level, right? Oh yeah, I'm just dumb. I thought it set the level, and it totally does as well. For the night lizard, we just don't know it, I guess, because we haven't fought one of those yet. Moon beasts, wolves. The dragon is gonna drop some money for us. The priests might drop something. The orcs might. Actually, where are those orcs? I might want to look at those. We are in the orc caves after all. It seems only polite to pay the masters of this place a visit. I guess I'm moving in that direction and also away from the lice, so that's working out. There we go. They've noticed me. There's the moon beast. Has been slain. Resist heat. I don't think so. Oops. Treasure location. Sure. Actually, wait, did I not use that? I guess it's just not showing me any treasures I haven't already seen. That's why it doesn't even produce a message. That's what confused me momentarily. Speckled potion. We do have... I mean, reading unknown scrolls I think is relatively safe. But of course potions can always be stat downs and things like that, so why don't we identify that? Potion of heroism. Oh, that's actually a good one. I'm surprised I hadn't identified that before. Zap that wand at the red thing, except I failed. What's my device usage? Is heroic. What the heck? How do you fail zapping a wand? Is that like a super high level wand? It's just slow monster, actually. Weird. Baby blue dragon is dead. Wolf is dead. There are more wolves. Always more wolves. Okay, aggravate monster. We don't need that for sure. More weapons. Infravision. Come on, wolf. What are you doing? Am I full? I'm not, so I can just eat that. Oh yeah, actually I forgot that. I don't have any food with me because I have the spell for it. That's right. Okay, I just need to shoot the next wolf I see. Maybe there's only one left. Well, I can't shoot that one there, can I? Actually, M-A-A. M-A-A. What? I think I did something wrong. That's okay. Fleeing in terror. A whip. Are whips ever good? I feel like they are not. So I think I shot and critically wounded 2 wolves, with both of which just ran away. So that's great. Well, there's one. And this is a large cave. M-A-A. What? How? What's happening? M-A-A. I hit asterisk to target, but it just does not? Oh, because this is one of these stupid situations where trying to target it, I guess, will instead hit the tree, and that's... But when I target like this, I can't totally shoot it. Okay. Kind of annoying when the auto-targeting just, you know, doesn't work, just forces you to manually aim even though you can totally hit the enemy in question. Just minor inconveniences, I guess. Oh, you know what? There is actually a thing I wanted to try. I wonder... Okay, so... The thing is... I talked about that in one of the previous episodes. How I was not able to find a way to inscribe my arrows specifically. That's the one thing I would like to inscribe, just to make shooting a little bit more convenient. Right, and at this point I would like to type an add symbol, but I can't. So if I change my keyboard layout, and that should work on the fly, Windows, there. Can I now just do that? It would help to know, uh-oh, where the respective button is. Okay, yeah, no, it worked. I guess it's just a matter of finding the correct key now. The problem is that it just does not accept Alt plus key inputs. It just doesn't do anything. But I think the app... okay. Shift 3 does not have anything on it, apparently. Interesting. Those are all nice and useful things, for sure. Oh! Okay, so capital A umlaut is actually an at. That's good to know. I suppose that's kind of easy to remember. So it should just be this, right? Add F, F. So when I press the F command and this item comes up for that as a choice for that command, it will always have the letter F assigned to it, is what that does. So I just have to double tap F to start shooting and select that projectile automatically, instead of having to look what letter it currently has assigned to it, because it's always going to be at the bottom of the list. And then, you know, I guess I could probably automate things further. Well, I could write a macro, but, you know, I don't want to get into that right now. This should be good enough. This is just a little bit of convenience. There we go. Add FF. And that is always going to be F now. Yeah, that works, because normally it would be Q. Cool, and now I can swap back to that English with German keyboard layout. There we go. Yeah, could have thought of that earlier, but I did eventually. Hey there, metallic green centipede. Out of nowhere. Oh, we're deep in untrap detected territory as well. It is not really... It has definitely not become second nature yet. Hello, Skaven. Huh, you picked that up, huh? I mean... Wait, no. That's another one. Never mind. I suppose I could identify those, and it would probably tell me if it's if it has any special... any additional enchantments on it. It could, right? They could also be cursed, I guess, maybe? I don't know if good rings can be cursed. You know what? Why don't we identify? It's just a ring of resist cold. What did you expect? Yep. We have two of those now. At least now they stack. And, well, they're not going to sell for much, but... Anyway. I don't need that Wand of Slow Monster, but for now I can keep it. I'm almost certainly going to fill my bags with all kinds of equipment, though. What are we still looking for here? We still don't like the look of this place, which makes sense. Because we haven't fought... Well, I mean, there's the lice infestation that that's happening somewhere on the other side of the dungeon. Thankfully, this one's large enough to just get away from those, but they're probably mostly what's causing this bad level feeling. There could still be some elite enemies somewhere, though. Oh, and we're actually connected back to where we were before. Except there is no connection between those parts. There might be through here somewhere. I guess at this point I'm really just looking for stairs down. I don't know that I've actually found any. Hold on. Have I not? Oh, there's some stairs down all the way up there, past the lice. Oh, actually, yeah, I can see it now. There's no getting through here, is there? Nope, it's all just completely walled off. Oh, inconvenient. Mountain chain is blocking me. Can we tunnel through... That's a granite wall. Okay, we got an uncursed whip, so probably a magical whip, which probably isn't particularly great. Can we tunnel through mountain chain? Oh, that's permanent rock, okay. I guess I'll take the long way around. Or find another staircase. I should have just left the floor when I had the chance. Didn't really find anything useful down here, did I? Yeah, this is all... What a weird dungeon layout. Oh, this is all... This is not empty space at all. I guess that's the point, huh? Or that's how this place works. Is that it's just... Everything's used, actually. Except we do have some unused space to our right here. Which might not be unused. There could be a secret door leading to it. Brown mushroom. Yeah. I don't trust mushrooms. Confusion. Rightfully so. Morning Star. Yep, here we go again. Just loading up on weapons. It might or might not be anything worthwhile at all. Okay. Interesting, giant, mostly empty cave right there. Surely there's gotta be a staircase somewhere. Come on. Well, this is actually a dead end, we know that. So never mind. Oh no, the lice are here. I guess we're technically moving toward that staircase. Hey, there's a priest. Just ignore the lice. Okay. We actually made it. Yeah, let's just get out of here. I guess we can detect one more time. We got 2 war bears. No elites, no reason to stick around. And we're on level 13. And we got another weapon. Oh, and what did I forget? Of course, MBA. Always remember the MBA. I suppose I could also detect monsters. It's also not a bad thing, a bad habit to build, I suppose. Just cast those things. I guess that's what where a macro could come in handy. Is that a thing where I can just press a single button and it's going to cast those 2 spells? I feel like that's probably possible, but what would I even bind that to? That's the biggest problem, finding available hotkeys. You know, when literally 90% of the keyboard are already bound to something. I don't know that you can bind function keys, for example. I really just don't want to get into it right now. Servants of Glaki, Hunting Hawk of Julian, Giant Slug. Ugh. Actually, where's that slug? Do we know? Yeah, it's down this way. Got a bunch of Snagas, actually. Might want to kill those. Eating everything. Nothing is known about its attack. But they are corrosive, aren't they? Or do I just keep confusing the slugs in Hengband with the slugs in Dungeon Crawl, where I'm almost certain that they are corrosive. Ice Kobold. Right, we did encounter a bunch of elemental kobolds in that labyrinth section. Chaos Spellbook, that's not for us. What are the odds of actually finding a level 3 arcane spellbook just lying in the dungeon when we didn't have any luck with the bookshops? I suppose odds aren't terrible, although I don't think that I've seen any level 3 spellbooks of anything. Oh, yeah. Thanks for your warnings that I keep ignoring, game. Maybe one day it's gonna become second nature. Level feeling? Don't like the look. Of course I don't. I guess maybe these levels are always gonna be so big that they're gonna have just enough enemies to cumulatively create a kind of bad level feeling. Moonbeast tries to cast a spell. Okay, don't do that. Aluminum wand. Sure, pick it up for now. At least we know about that staircase. Rat thing casts a fearful illusion. Excuse me? Still afraid. That sucks. Are those things supposed to be so dangerous? It's level 6. What the heck? Okay, now I can fight back and kill it. What a jerk. Ares, the youngest cheetah man. Oh, okay. So we get just various flavors of those. Worth 157 points of experience. Excuse me? That's a lot. Oh. I tried that. I aimed that wand at Ares and somehow determined that it was a wand of trap and door destruction, despite not hitting a trap or door with it. Okay, that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but we'll take it. Why don't we shoot? Did not do a whole lot. And he's there. Okay, yeah, my melee attacks, as usual, are just a lot more powerful. We're taking a couple of hits in return, but that's okay. He's fleeing, not quickly enough. Okay. Luck is turning. Wonderful. Got a steel helm. No room for padded armor. Of course not. Well. Slow monster, get out of here. Actually, trap and door destruction, we don't need that. We have a spell for that. Pick up the armor. I mean, it's not going to be better than our armor, obviously. Worm mass. Thankfully in a relatively confined space, so... but once again, they might actually have been expending too much for us to deal with them. Oh god, yeah, there are more of those down there. Can we close that? That door is broken. Oh, of course it is. They're everywhere. Well, actually, they're really only down there. It's not that bad for now. What are you actually? Killer brown beetle. Okay. Zap it. Warbears sound scarier than they are at this point. Hard-studded leather. Huh? No, trap. Trap zone, yeah. MBA. Oh, hello, Moon Beast. Okay. Cure confusion. Yeah, that's nice. If it didn't take up one of my very limited inventory slots, you know. If only that were not a concern, I would be carrying all those useful items with me. Hello, Warbear? What are you... Why are you being so cowardly? Squeals in pain. Okay. Right, there's that mushroom. Do I just get out of here? I see a single large yellow snake and nothing else. Oh, and now it looks reasonably safe. Was it? I think, yeah, any breeding enemies will always add a lot of danger. Huh? Generation restarted, failed to generate tunnels. That is interesting. I guess they might as well just not show that message, and I would never know. But, okay, thanks for letting me know, I suppose. Yeah, I think any breeding enemy will always create a really bad level feeling, which is fair. That can be a real problem. Okay, should have identified that scroll, I suppose. Giant white tick, get out of here. Detect traps. Oh, there were a lot of traps, actually. Yikes. What's up with that? Did I just walk through that and somehow not notice any of them? Or did I notice them? Like, did I trigger some of those and just not notice? No, it doesn't seem like it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, not sure what's up with that. Goliath, the king of Antline, which I don't think is actually a unique enemy, right? It's just... I don't know, maybe it is a unique? I don't know. Uh-oh, I'm blind? Oh. Okay. If only I could do something about that. Door burst open. Oh, I can't read my spell book, and unfortunately I do need to cast spells from the book. So let's instead just shoot whatever opened that door. I guess I missed. Well, I killed whatever that was. Door is broken. Great. Well, killed something else. Close that door. Never mind. Yep, Goliath is still there. Did I have something? Wait. C? Oh, right. I can cast heroism. I don't need the potion at all. But it still has a 70% fail chance. I'm gonna try it once. I feel like a hero. Nice, nice. Don't blind me though. Ideally. You did not, thank you. Slaying the wood spider. Burning my eyes. I resist the effects. Good. I hit him. Senior, the nameless member of Demon Slayer Corps. Oh. Hi. That might be a problem. Yeah, I'm in the worst possible spot here. Four-way intersection. I don't know, it seemed like a good place to retreat to at the time, but really it wasn't. It was never that. Surrounded by doors that enemies can just easily open. I could blink away. Yeah, that guy is not dying super quickly. I don't know how tough that one is. Small kobold and cave spider are obviously not really concerns. So I'm technically only being attacked by 2 potentially dangerous enemies, which is obviously at least 1 more than you want. So why don't we blink away? I don't know if that's an improvement. Okay, those are just a bunch of novice rangers. The enemies I left behind are just over that way. Retreat into the tunnel. Start killing rangers. Okay, there's Goliath. That's okay. Actually, once again, in a suboptimal situation here. We're doing okay hit point wise. Still heroic. Okay. We're slaying the Antlion King here. Okay. Got a Drider approaching. We got a Shadow Creature of Fiona. Drider has been slain? Is that right? Yes. Okay. Just getting bitten by spiders. Maybe I should kill... Oh, there are more of them. Wait. Maybe... Okay, we're only being attacked from one side. Never mind. What happened? Senior, the nameless member of Demon Slayer Corps, magically summons his minions. Ah, of course. Also... Are we actually fighting that guy? We absolutely are. Okay. And those are just members of Demon Slayer Corps. We did kill one of those before. Or actually... Yeah, you have killed at least one. I think we have killed exactly one. It's fine. We have potions of cure critical wounds if we need them. We are slowly killing this dude. Senior is... Wait, what? You hit him? Senior, the nameless member of Demon Slayer Corps' body, is chopped into dice by your fighting spirit. And my weapon. Okay. Slain him. Welcome to level 20. I can learn 7 more spells. If only we had any actually good spells to learn. Always more strength. We need that strength. I don't know that we do really, but I want more strength. I'm mostly a fighter. Even though technically we're half a mage. Okay, Novice Ranger or Demon Slayer Corps. I think we should focus on those first. The latter. Taking more damage, actually. Oh, wait. Oh no. Don't tell me I'm dead. I might be dead, actually. Oh, I'm probably dead. No! I'm so dead. What happened? They were attacking me before. I guess... Ah, this is so stupid. What a stupid way to die. Oh no, and only 43 minutes. I was looking forward to... I was looking forward to checking out those quests. Man. We killed their master. He summoned those only a couple of rounds before he died. But they were attacking me, right? What changed? Why did they suddenly deal so much more damage than those couple of rounds before? Where they didn't really seem to do anything. I guess they just missed me a bunch, or didn't really do anything. They slash me, they crush me. I mean, I'm slow. I'm slightly slow, but I've been for a while. Just after hitting level 20 as well. No. Yeah, I do hate you, game. Yes, I'm sure I'm sure that I hate you. Okay. Goodbye. Well, actually, as soon as I hit more here, it's just gonna close the game, right? Instead of allowing me to restart right away. Am I gonna restart right away? I really wanted to do just a little bit more with this character, but I mean, I suppose that's usually true. I don't know what to do. I mean, obviously I don't have a plan for this kind of situation, so maybe I'm just going to make this one a little bit shorter. I mean, 45 minutes is perfectly reasonable video length, so that isn't a problem, but it still feels a little bit lackluster for a roguelike video. Maybe I'll try... You know what? I always wanted to try the most powerful possible character, just to see how much more powerful that would actually be. And this character was already pretty strong. Like, the Archon race is just really powerful. As we saw, not powerful enough, at least not when you're being stupid or careless, or, well, I don't know really what killed me in this case. I just thought I was relatively safe still, because I had been watching my hit points going down very slowly, and then suddenly within like one round and a dozen actions that happened all at once, I lost, you know, my last quarter of hit points. That's just extremely unfortunate. Yeah, I guess those members of the Demon Slayer Corps are just more powerful than I gave them credit for, which is fair. They're relatively high level. Well, level 11, I suppose, according to the monster list here. But being attacked by two of those at the same time, plus the Novice Rangers from the other side, I don't know, they didn't really do much, did they? One of them missed me, one of them hit me. It was mostly the Demon Slayer Corps guys that slashed me, hit me, and fired an arrow. Maybe it's mostly the arrows that I can't really defend against. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, those were more dangerous than I thought, and obviously being attacked by 3 enemies at the same time is never good. I should have maneuvered into a better position. I probably should have just blinked again. Should have downed at least one of those potions. Well, hindsight and everything. Oh well. It's just always a bit disappointing when this happens, of course, but it's the nature of the game. So, I am going to pause recording real quick, start a new game, a new Ayali, and we're going to try to determine what the most powerful character combination is, and I'm just gonna see if I can, you know, end this little exploration of this particular variant on a bit of a power trip. Except, hold on, I forgot that we're not quite at the end yet. We can maybe see something about, learn something about some of our equipment that we didn't know. Well, equipment I guess was fully identified, but what about the items I had on me? The Cutlass of Tomoe. Okay. Plus 12, plus 9, plus 4 something. It doesn't even tell me here what attributes that improves. Anything else that we didn't have identified? Oh, hard stud leather of Ologhai. Decent, I guess. But nothing to replace what we had, of course. The whip was just magical, right? Ball and chain was cursed, actually. We had not identified that as such. We had only identified the broadsword and the whip. And the padded armor, actually, as being uncursed. And all of those are indeed magical. Right, but we had not identified either of the excellent items. Or the cursed one. Okay, I think this might be it. Now when I hit more, it'll just close the thing, so let me pause again. Okay, here we are. It's also a bit unfortunate that, and that's true for all of these Hengband variants, or yeah, I suppose maybe some other old school roguelikes in a similar style, that ultimately all are based on the same engine. That whenever you restart them, the window positions and the exact dimensions of all the sub windows never stay saved pixel perfect, so you always have to readjust them if you want to close any gaps. Sometimes I don't bother, but for recording purposes, I obviously want to make everything look somewhat neat, as you know, as neat as these are gonna look. Anyway, we're back. Character creation. Yes, Ayali's gonna be a female, and we're going to be, well, I suppose, I think the half Titan, yeah, just gets bonuses and everything. Hit dice 14, stealth -2, okay. No infravision. I don't know if I really care about that. Let's see how that compares. Okay, those hit dice are actually definitely quite high. In fact, maybe the highest. Is there anything higher? I'm surprised the Balrog is not even as strong. This one, I mean, Balrog obviously should be really strong, right? It's not very wise, but that shouldn't matter. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything that comes close in terms of stats. Half-elves are just... oh, never mind. Those are not just all +1s. Never mind then. I mean, our Archon that we were playing, yeah, is also quite good, of course. Surprisingly, doesn't get any int bonus. Wisdom, okay. I guess it's more... Angels are more... more inclined towards... maybe that's the problem. Maybe they're not really all that well suited for arcane spellcasting, and they're more like clerically inclined. Makes sense. Androids. Hobbits are actually surprisingly good, just not very strong. Anyway, we're yeah, I think we're going with the half Titan here, except for not being very stealthy and not having any infravision. Oh, actually, they're getting -2 dex. Never mind. Isn't there anything that actually just gives? Oh, well, Amberite apparently just get bonuses to everything. Fewer hit dice, though. Well, no, I want to just play something powerful. Half Titan, come on. Yes. Half-mortal descendants of the mighty Titans, these immensely powerful creatures put almost any other race to shame. They may lack the fascinating special powers of certain other races, but their enhanced attributes more than make up for that. So claims the game it. So I'm gonna trust it there. They learn to estimate the strengths of their foes, and their love for law and order makes them resistant to the effects of chaos. That sounds pretty good. Chaos is definitely a bad thing. A nasty thing to face. Can we just be... I mean, I could just be a warrior, which is a little bit lame. A monk, a half-titan that just punches everything. That does sound kind of fun, but I do like equipment so much that, you know, I always find playing as a monk, as any class that just doesn't use equipment. I find it fascinating, but it also lacks, you know, a large part of what makes these games so fun. It's finding better stuff. Why can I not be a berserker? I mean, I could be, but apparently it's not recommended. I was thinking about being a berserker, actually. I could be a samurai, which is just a warrior with extra, you know, special abilities. Maybe just a warrior. Hack and slash character solves most of his or her problems by cutting them to pieces. Magical devices can be used. Many high-level devices may forever be beyond their use. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get there anyway, to the point where that matters. And we're obviously going to be a munchkin that just gets +10 to everything. And +15 hit dice, and +10 to stealth, making up for our non-stealthiness. Not that it matters at all, because we're just gonna run up to everything and smash it to pieces. So, yeah, I've never actually tried this. We'll see how ridiculously powerful this is. Personality for beginners. Right. We'll see if that's actually enough to save me. Yeah, I'm sure. No learning monsters. No exploiting player weaknesses, please. Definitely not that. I mean, I guess I could do this. No selling, so I don't need to worry about carrying anything back to town with me that I'm not interested in potentially using. That would, of course, solve all my inventory woes, but, you know, carrying back stuff and, you know, finding something that's nice, that's valuable for selling is also fun in its own right. But this would make things, well, easier. No, it would remove some annoyance and all that inventory juggling. Well, it would reduce it. I would still obviously want to carry a bunch of things that could potentially be useful. Always unusually small dungeon levels. Nah. Disable recall? Nope. Definitely not that. No. Always generate very unusual rooms. Interesting, but no, not for this one. Although I could combine a super powerful character with various Iron Man options, I suppose, to counteract that. Maybe sometime. Increase capacity of home. I don't know how limited it would otherwise be, but I don't see a reason not to do this, I guess. Start game with save file. That is loaded. Same save file that is loaded. Yeah, I guess. Escape to accept. 180. Yeah, I mean, that's our stats. I wasn't sure what plus 10 to everything would look like, but yeah, of course, it's still gonna be 18 slash something, right? It's just gonna keep getting higher and higher. But we're never gonna get to 19 or beyond. I guess is how this works. I don't know, actually. Yeah, I mean, this should be good. Legendary fighting, okay. I don't know if I've ever actually had a character reach that kind of level. That's good to know that that's a thing. Digging is legendary. Okay, we're a legendary digger. That's good. Range would also be really good. What's our hit points? I'm just blind. Where do I need to look? Oh, 87 only. Well, I mean, I say only. That's level 1. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think we're good. Ayali the Munchkin. My father was an unknown titan. I'm an adopted child of a yeoman? How do you... I used to know how to pronounce that. You are the black sheep of the family. You have brown eyes, wavy black hair, and a dark complexion. Cool. Okay. Half-Titan rookie. We got just standard stuff. We have... Oh, we actually start with 1,000,000 gold. That's funny. I didn't necessarily need that, but I guess I'll take it. I could drop it. Oh, wait. Wait. I'm stupid. That option was not the option that I thought. Stores are perma-closed. Oh, okay. So this variant does not actually offer the option of having just more money drops, but no selling. Yeah, it's specifically disabled selling items that I was thinking of course. Having no access to shops is actually pretty bad. That's not what I meant. God damn it. I'm gonna have to kill myself and rearrange the windows again. That's silly. Yeah, let me just snap my fingers and we're gonna be back here without closed stores. Okay, we're back. We're maybe, I don't know how the stats change. We do have more hit points, so that's good actually. Yeah, and we do have access to shops now. Honestly, now that I think about it, it seems interesting to maybe give that a shot sometime. Be completely self-sufficient, I suppose, just to rely on the things you find, and I suppose quest rewards as well, but just the things you find in dungeons otherwise. That is certainly a thing you could do, but yeah, not today. I mean, mostly I was bummed out by the fact that I would not be able to, would not have been able to buy a lantern like that. Yeah, definitely want that. Yes. I don't really care about the price here. We do have rations of food that should last long enough. Sell those torches, obviously. All of them. Get some oil. Really just, like, I don't know. 1. I was gonna buy 2, but somehow messed that up. That's okay. Just wheel the light. Refuel the light. I said refuel the light. Okay. Right, otherwise our equipment is a broadsword, unenchanted of course. Well, I suppose if there's literally anything good anywhere, we can just go ahead and buy that, because money is not a concern. Why do they... Wait. Never mind. They do have something. Ooh. Short sword of fairy. Ah, it's just a short sword. But it does have a really nice enchantment. For shard of fairy. Why everything of fairy? I mean, that's such a ridiculous list of attributes. Affects dexterity, charisma, device use, stealth, and speed. Only +1 to speed, though. Electricity resistance, levitate, metabolism. Yeah. Pretty much the same as that Morning Star that Ayali, the sexy angel, was using. Rest in peace. Interesting. Wait, so the Foshara Fairy, does not actually improve speed? No, I guess not. Oh, so that's not guaranteed. Yeah, I don't know. Hard leather boots are free action. I think that's pretty good. Why not just get them? Again, money is not a concern, so... I could even get the short sword of fairy just for the time being, but we're gonna get... It's still gonna be pretty powerful, right? Even if it's just a short sword. Just a +14 damage. And while it's ridiculously expensive, again, it doesn't really matter, so... Sure, just get that. I wonder if this character might even be able to dual wield somewhat effectively. I guess we can give that a shot real quick. Amulet of Reflection. Actually, what does that do? That sounds like it could be good. Reflects bolt spells. How often are we being attacked by bolt spells? Not very often early on. I like the idea of it. It's always fun when enemies hit themselves, but maybe it's not really going to do much. Staffs of Speed, huh? I mean, I guess... Do we need that? No. But... Do we get it? Yeah. Right, no spellbooks for us, obviously. I mean, I don't really need to buy anything else for the early game, that's for sure. A light crossbow +6/+1. And having some sort of ranged option is certainly useful. In fact, yeah, even with a powerful character like this, I should not walk up to, for example, the cloakers in that quest. So I definitely want some sort of ranged option. The thing is, we're gonna get a crossbow from the war quest if we're gonna do that. But again, since money is not a concern, we can just go ahead and get that crossbow right away. And get some bolts. Yes, we want 99 of those. Put everything on. And actually, so... Right, we're legendary 245, apparently, at fighting. 110 average damage per round. Oh wait, that's a lot higher than it showed during character creation. Maybe it didn't consider the weapon we had at the time. It was just showing what our unarmed damage would have been. Okay, so that's obviously ridiculous damage with just an unenchanted broadsword. Now, if we wield the sort of fairy instead, no, not dual wielding, just for the comparison, that's going up to 160, 278 legendary fighting. Okay. And now, just for fun, if we were to put this on in our second hand, we're still legendary, and we're dealing 160 plus 100. I mean, it doesn't... Let's see, plus 20 to hit for our main weapon, -1 for the offhand. Is that significantly lower? Oh yeah, it is. We would have 86 to hit, actually. And honestly, we are already going to destroy everything with our, well, two-handing our tiny little small sword. it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, let's not dual wield, I guess. Actually, you know what? Why be reasonable? Yes, we're gonna dual wield. Of course we will. Can quickly check out armor. In fact, hold on. What are we missing? A cloak, helmet, gloves. Yeah. Hard leather cap. I guess why not? Better than nothing. No enchanted gauntlets, but let's just get those, I suppose. What's our body armor? Actually, chainmail. You could get enchanted chainmail instead. That's certainly an improvement. Sure. We still have over 985,000. Wait, is that even... Oh, we were starting with 10 million gold. I'd miscounted the zeros. I didn't really try to count the zeros. I just assumed it was a million. Never mind. In that case, obviously, money is even less of a concern than I thought. Well... D... and D... D and D... and we sell that... Sure, and... right. Okay. Well, I guess I technically want to do this again real quick. Almost done. Can almost start playing. Inscribe item. The bolts. Add FF. Yes. There we go. Okay, right. Pick up quests, actually. I have a feeling like we are not going to have any trouble with these. Dump witness. In fact, yeah, why don't we just start with that one? Yes. Oh, wait. How do we... Why do we see the entire level? Everything fully revealed? Just items. I guess we don't see enemies. I guess that's just inherent to our character, and it just didn't... The game didn't think that was interesting enough information to actually know about. To actually tell me about. Flask of oil, well, we don't need that anymore. Yeah, once again, I forgot that you could just get one for free here, but, I mean... It's never particularly relevant, and definitely not for this character. Oh, I'm so tempted to just walk up to this thing and start hitting it, but it can probably still mess us up. Hits the cloaker. I mean, we're not, like, one-shotting it. Oops, in fact, we missed it completely there? The second shot was pretty good. Huh? Okay, and we're instantly level 4. Nice. And I got stronger. Nice. That was necessary, for sure. I lost some... things. Oh god, I can't focus. What am I trying to say? Oh, we actually lost a lot of health. Wait. Oh, that's just from leveling up. Yeah, never mind. We didn't lose health, we just gained so much max health. Instead, in fact, we gained ridiculous amounts of max health. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that this character combination is just a little bit overpowered. Maybe. Just a little bit. Could be wrong. Okay, Death Sword has been destroyed. Give me that small sword. Small Death Sword. Oh. Yeah, oh, we actually only missed one. We only lost one bolt. For some reason I thought we lost more. Never mind. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, I leveled up to 6. Feel smarter. Nice. And it's dead. Quest complete. Poison needle. Right. I still don't know if there's any way to actually disarm a known chest on a known trap on a chest. Wait. Oh, the short sword is cursed. We know that. We just identify everything instantly as well, even without looking at it. Okay, this is a little bit more overpowered than I expected, or than I even wanted, to be honest. Okay, so we open, pick the lock. Nope, we're still pricked by it, and we're not immune against having our stats drained. So that's something, at least. We're not completely invulnerable. I guess that's good to know in a way. Dwarven pick. It's just fully identified automatically. Wait. That's just how it is. Oh, we just auto fully identify everything that we pick up. That's gotta be a Munchkin quality then. It doesn't even... Oh. Okay, so I thought it was literally just a +10 to all the stats and, you know, doubling our base hit points and everything. Which would have been powerful enough, but it literally just gives you... It allows you to cheat, basically. I did not realize that. Okay, I mean, that's fun, but it's not really what I had in mind. I guess I don't mind it too much either. Surely I can get myself killed anyway if I just try hard enough. You know what? I forgot to pick up some things. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, we shatter that. That's okay. I definitely want to pick these up because, yeah, we just know that these are critical wounds. Actually, we know what the cloak is that we picked up, which is not particularly great, but might as well put it on. We can definitely destroy that cursed sword. In fact, I mean, we don't need anything because there is no point in selling anything. We have basically unlimited money. Yeah, the dwarven pick. I mean, I could use that to, you know, tunnel if I really need to, but do I really need to? Here we're gonna get a ring of warning, right? Oh, mithril ring, ring of warning. Might as well. Although, did I even check for rings? I think I might not have. Protection +6? Sure. Resist fire? You know what? Honestly, give me that as well. In fact, I mean, our armor is 47, which is pretty solid. But fire protection would be nice to have, unless we're somehow also immune to elements for being a Munchkin. I guess I would not rule that possibility out at all. Let's put this on. We have fear resistance, right? Do we even need that? I feel like, if anything, resistance to those kinds of things, those kinds of mundane conditions, should be inherent to our race or personality somehow. I think warriors just start with that, independent of whether they actually need it or not. Yeah, you know what? Let's be resistant to fire instead. Who cares about being afraid? We're not going to be afraid. Anything else? Food, critical wounds, teleportation, speed staff. Okay, looking good. Alright, we got a follow-up quest here. Old Man Willow, level 22. Should we just go completely crazy and just jump into a super high-level quest? I mean, I kind of want to get this character just killed anyway. Or to see just how easily I can get this character killed, I suppose. Wait. I guess we want to quickly... Yeah, we probably want to destroy these bandits real quick. Or these thieves. For the magical sword that we're gonna get. Hey, everyone. Yeah, we can also just see... Oh yeah, we got +10 infravision, right? So we can just see in the dark for 10 squares. I did not quite fully realize how powerful that was, to be honest. Crimson Potion of Speed. Nice. Steel Wand. If we zap that just from the floor, do we know automatically? No. But if we pick it up, we know. Quest complete. And we have been dual wielding this entire time, right? Huh? Yeah, give me that. We have been... No. Pressing the wrong button. Yeah, we have been dual wielding and just haven't had any trouble hitting anything. Have we improved at all? Oh yeah, apparently. We're up to plus 31, plus 10 for our hit chances. Okay. Maybe mostly from leveling up, actually, as opposed to... Well, yeah, our fighting has also improved to 309 legendary. Okay. Yeah, this is maybe a little bit more ridiculous than I thought. But that's totally okay. Potion of speed is useful, I guess, and not that we really have a need for it. Wand of Wonder, obviously, we don't really need. But that filled mace is, I suppose, technically not bad. I mean, it's definitely better. Huh. It's a relatively heavy weapon. Let's see what we get for our quest reward. A longsword of some sort. Yeah. Longsword plus 5 plus 4. So 2d5 plus 5 plus 4. 2d5 plus 4 damage. Versus a 3d4 plus 5 for the mace. Yeah, I mean, that's just more powerful. Which means we're gonna be wielding that in our offhand, because that's not ridiculous at all. Instead of the unenchanted broadsword. Actually, once again, let's just compare here. So right now we have plus 10 plus 15 on our left hand, 105 damage on average for the offhand. And with the lead-filled mace, we have 140 average damage, plus 10 plus 20 for the left-hand stats. Yeah. 321 legendary. Okay, that actually gave us a decent boost. Nice. Wait. Nope. That's the wrong shop. Sell, because why not? Good. 140 gold. Now we're rich. Right. We don't really need this. It's not the right shop at all. Wand of Wonder. Nah. That's okay. I mean, maybe I should not be too overconfident. Kind of hard not to be, though. But I'm going to get at least a couple more potions of cure critical wounds. In fact, I'm going to get all of these. And just in case, I suppose I'm also going to get the recall. Obviously, all our strength is not going to make us magically be able to teleport. Might as well also just get all of those, because money doesn't matter. It's difficult to internalize that. It's because it's so very different from how things usually are. GG. Let's not get 67 of these, though. Let's, you know, let's just go with 10. That should be plenty. It's not like we're ever going to have to run away from anything. Do we just head into that Old Man Willow quest? How bad could it be, right? I mean, that's... Actually, the answer is usually quite bad. For now, though, maybe not so bad. I also never got the war quest, did I? Ah, that's okay. Sure, let's see how long we can last here. Or if this is just going to outright kill me. Typical quest double, you say? Okay, these Warple Bunnies. We are level 8. We feel wiser. Okay. Yeah, Vorpal Bunnies are actually quite dangerous. But so are we, you know? I guess, did we have trouble hitting it? Ah, we did miss it a bunch. We did miss it a bunch. I wonder, if I take off my mace for a moment here. Hi there. bunny. I mean, our hit chance is so much better. 5 blows per round. I mean, normally, with 2 weapons, that literally doubles to 10 blows per round, right? Obviously, we're going to miss a bunch of those, but is it not still going to be better? Our damage doesn't really go up by much. In fact, this might only have gone up a little bit since I last checked because of leveling up. But let's see here. Purple Bunny has actually been one-shot. Okay, never mind. Maybe it's just better this way. Saber-toothed Tiger. We did not one-shot. Unacceptable. 2 rounds to kill a saber-toothed tiger. We are level 9. And we're level 10. And of course we're gonna be stronger. Why do you even ask? Or I could cure my constitution problem. That's fine. Look at our health. 345. This is absurd. Purple Bunny, one shot. As it should be. And a Sasquatch. Fleas in Terror. Uh-oh. Horn wakes up. How do I know about the horn? I don't even see it. According to the monster list. Level 12? Did we just skip a level or something? Or maybe I just missed one. Okay. Sasquatch. Fleas in Terror again? Nope. I don't think so. Level 13. Things are just worth ridiculous amounts of experience here for us. Warren tries to cast a spell. Why do I not see you? Oh. I do. It's not displayed in the monster list for some reason. Commands me to return. I wasn't planning to... Oh, yeah, right. That just means that it teleports you somewhere randomly next to it. Even if I was not even trying to get away. Right. Of course, we need to... These are the things we need to kill here, and these are the really dangerous things. Level 14. Nice. I'm smarter. Am I, though? I mean, I suppose I'm very smart. Oh, my strength is also uncountable at this point. Literally cannot be displayed. We should eventually run out of mobile enemies here, and only be left with the various tree-type monsters that are the real threat here. Oh, okay. This corridor is safe, apparently. Hello there, Huorn. Yeah, those just don't show up in the monster list. For reasons, I guess. We can kill them easily enough, though. Should probably just... Well, I suppose it's safe enough to just use the run command. You're Huorn. There's Old Man Willow. Oh, he's probably just going to teleport me out into the open next to him once he notices me, right? That's kind of what he does. So if we retreat into the trees for a moment here, drink our potion of speed, and just kill everything forever. Still only 5 blows per round, huh? Shouldn't our speed help with that, actually? Specifically improving that? Level 15. Nice. Yeah, okay, we're getting teleported around, but that's okay. We're teleported next to the old man. But we're actually just chopping him down. Yeah, any other character, even at level 15, I feel like any other character would just be long dead here. This is a really dangerous quest. But obviously, we're not any character. Maybe not quite immortal, but pretty close to it. In fact, maybe being both a half-titan and a munchkin was a little bit overkill. Did we finish the quest? No, the horn actually blinked. Oh no. Well, that's okay. Give me this Pike of Slaying. I mean, we actually do have a use for naivety. Nice. We don't have a use for naivety. We have a use for good weapons. Pike of Slaying +7/+9 sounds like it's potentially good. Destroy that mushroom. That's what I was trying to do here. What's our fighting looking like right now? 190. We're up to 192 just from leveling, I suppose. 359 legendary. Okay. Almost 500 hit points. In fact, I should probably rest a little bit, although then my speed is going to run out. Maybe we can still make some use of that. What if we were to wield this Pike of Slaying, just for fun? If we don't dual wield... That's 200... Wait. It's 257 damage. 347 legendary. Is that... Wait, is that worse? I just looked at it, but I don't remember anymore. 257. I feel like that's higher, but... Our rating went down? Not dual wielding. Oh yeah, it did improve drastically. Huh. Maybe if we... Actually, if we wield a more powerful weapon in our main hand here. And it's kind of funny that we can't even one-hand a pike, for example. You know, dual wield two-handed weapons like that. But I feel like that should give extra penalties. Maybe it does, in fact. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to not dual wield that. We're gonna have that in our main hand, and then wield the shadows, the short sword of fairy for the extra stats, I suppose, in our offhand. And now we are 380 legendary. Only 200 plus 190 damage, though. Ah, that's fine. Surely that is still going to allow us to kill everything just fine. We've slain the Horn, although it was already damaged. Also, the quest is not complete, so something's still alive, I guess. How would we know? I guess we just run around randomly until we encounter it? Or is the quest actually... Oh, never mind. There, the quest is complete. Good, good. Okay. Head out of here. That turned out to be quite doable. In fact, pretty much impossible to mess up. The quest was from here. Yep. Get a rusty ring, which is a ring of confusion resistance. I mean, being confused is really bad. So, it's nice to have protection from that. Level 25, Dark Elven Lords quest. Okay. I guess we're just doing quests on this character. Right, pick up the Work Problem quest. Although, honestly, just having to trudge to level 5 of the Yeet Cave at this point feels a bit daunting. I mean, not because it's dangerous, just because it's, you know, gonna be so trivial. Anyway, enter this. I obviously have done this quest before. Stone Golems and Stone Giants, huh? We're missing a lot. But in theory, our dual wielding skill should go up, especially from fighting relatively high level creatures like these. Level 19 creatures, in fact. That we have absolutely no trouble slaying. What are those? Yeah, those are enemies, and once again, they're not showing up in the monster list. What is up with that? Oh god, what? Dweller on the Threshold magically summons help, and it just decided to fill the entire screen with rodents. Noroi the White Devil bites me. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, now this kind of situation might be too much even for our mighty Titan, half-Titan. This is a bit ridiculous. Honestly, just having 6 monsters that can all summon... Yeah, that can all summon more enemies. Just in a broad corridor like this, in a wide corridor where you cannot possibly just get them one at a time, is a bit ridiculous. It's a level 25 quest, but still, even then. I have cleared this quest on non-overpowered characters before, so it's possible, but it's still a bit nuts. I don't know if you have to kill these either, or if you have to just slay the Dark Elven Lords in question to finish this quest. So technically we could have obviously just used the other corridor, which was much more reasonable. That being said, let's speed up, I guess. And it would be so nice if we had something like, you know, just roundhouse kick or just spin to win moves to kill multiple things or hit multiple things around us, but we don't do that. Except... Wait, oh, level 40. Sword dancing. Browse. Attacks sometimes to random directions. I guess that we just activate that and it's going to stay active for a while. And then during that time, we're just going to randomly attack additional enemies. But unfortunately, yeah, that's a level 40 thing. So not really going to happen anytime soon. Okay, that's it for warrior abilities, it seems like. Let's attack this thing. Hit Nerori. Welcome to level 17. We do some damage to it. We hit, we hit, we hit, we hit, we hit, we miss, hit, and they're running away. And now we're gonna get attacked by a bunch of rodents. I mean, I suppose we can only be surrounded by 5 of them. Any 5 enemies, so long as we're sticking to a wall here. So it could be worse. We also did kill that one. I definitely want to kill those dwellers on the threshold, though, if I can. Uh-oh. Is there a bit harder to hit? Although, no, we still destroyed it. It's worth only 59 experience anymore at this point. Okay. Thankfully, these enemies cannot really touch us, so never mind. It looked like a bad situation, but again, it would have been an absolutely deadly situation for any other character, but not for Munchkin Ayali the Titan. Really, just not just a half Titan at this point. Okay, I mean, she is taking some damage, but surely we're fine here. Uh-oh, something else is coming. A stone golem. No problem. We killed those before. Are we actually regenerating health faster now than we're losing it? No, definitely took some damage there. Okay, we got a Dark Elven Lord. Hey, there he is. Coming to look what all the ruckus is about. Maybe we should focus on him. Oh, hey, we're level 18. We feel stronger, even stronger. We've slain him. Dark Elven Lord is worth 750 experience. Crazy. Almost done killing the rodents. Almost. Another lord has appeared. Stone golem, stone giant. Oh, right. I didn't see the giant there. Oh boy. The lords are here. We're still fast. You know what? While we wait for them to approach, drink a couple of potions. Just to feel a little bit better. They can speed themselves up. Close that. Okay, nice. Kill that Dark Elven Lord. This door has been smashed, right? Yeah. Hey, Giant, do you want to come? Are you just that slow, actually? Why don't we... Well, it's not going to be particularly effective. Oh, that one's sleeping, actually. Oh. That didn't do much. But we got its attention at least. So that was still successful. We killed it. Closed that door. I guess we're gonna wait here. Ah, there's another one, of course. Is it always gonna close, open the door that's gonna create the most direct connection to me? That would make sense. Anyway, we can stay out of line of sight of the lords here and wait for them to come to us. Well, honestly, why am I playing so cautiously? We can just run up to them and slaughter them. There. Let's stop pretending like this is anything, you know, other than what it is. Let's see if we can cure our constitution. Why not? Yes. Okay, that did cure it, actually. And the quest has been completed. And we're level 20, and yeah. A wand, trapdoor destruction, topaz ring of stupidity, nice. Yeah, just destroy that. Violet speckled potion of intravision. Cutlass, cursed, wonderful. Broadsword, cursed. That's our bolt. Mace, magical. Scroll of Phase Door, meh. Dark red mushroom of hallucination. Not today. Cursed shield. Is that just a thing that these Dark Elven Lords always drop cursed equipment? Magic mapping. Well, we don't need that because we apparently just map the dungeon automatically, which is kind of crazy. Pile of 2 items: magenta potion of stupidity and cyan potion of healing. Much better. And detect invisible. Some cursed scimitar. Yep, just literally everything cursed in here. Oh, it says, oh, these are just corpses, of course. Money, money. Dwarven pick of digging. Oh, hey, that's not cursed. Ration of food. Sure, I guess we technically need food. Eat that off the floor. Yummy. Okay, I'll destroy a bunch of things. That mushroom. And that potion. Oops. And... what else? Oh, right. All the cursed weapons that are obviously useless to us. Even more useless than most weapons already are. That's not... Oh, wait. No, that's fine. Alright, the shield as well. Oh boy. Obviously we can just sell most of those things. Oh, wait. What's this? Oh, Amber Amulet. Almost missed you there. Cursed Amulet of Teleportation. A classic. But no. Also not today. I mean, it would be funny, I suppose, to add some extra challenges to this otherwise ridiculous character. But maybe not necessarily super annoying things like teleportitis. We get a vial. Ooh, vial of Gadadriel. Don't mind if I do. Absolutely don't mind if I do. That's a wonderful find. It does, in fact, give us an extra light radius. It's an eternal light source. It's all kinds of great. In fact... +1 to searching is potentially useful, I guess. Can I examine the vial? No, still don't. Okay, so we only get... Let's not get too crazy, right? We do automatically identify everything we pick up, but we don't greater identify everything. That would be ridiculous. Do we get another quest? And level 45 quest, the cloning pits. I don't know if I've ever completed that one. I mean, this is... a level 45 could be a little bit... should be a little bit much, even for this character, right? Surely that is going to kill me. There's only one way to find out. Going to... no, don't want to give up on that. Although I wonder, what happens when you give up on a quest? Is it going to give you a different one? Is it just going to give you the next one? You know what? I would not want to do that on a normal character, but for science I gave up. Are you a dog sneaked away with your tail between your legs? I need a pet sitter for you, I think. It awaits you outside. But... Oh yeah, it does just give me the next one. Level 35 Water Cave. I mean, that might be a little bit less ridiculous than the level 45 quest, and I've never actually done that one, because I'm pretty sure that's unique to this variant. So, I'm actually kind of curious about that one. Let's see here, just sell stuff because why not? It feels, even though I don't need the money, it still feels bad to just throw away non-terrible items. Okay, thanks for your random tips. We don't need that. Wait, oh, we don't have any armor. Okay, right. Right, we don't want to get rid of any of that. We have confusion resistance. Hold on, as opposed to what we have. Resist fire and protection. We still don't have an amulet. I think confusion, if we are susceptible to that, that's pretty nasty. Of course. Basically completely disabling. Whereas at least while you're afraid, you can still run away. And when you're blind, you can still fight if you have an idea where your enemy is. But confusion just makes you completely helpless. So... honestly, probably not a terrible idea to use that. Over 6 armor? What difference is 6 armor gonna make, really? And I do like the idea of being protected from fire, somewhat. Because having your stuff burned away is never fun. Okay. Trapdoor distraction. No, don't need that. Speed, yeah, that's still useful to have. Magic mapping, well, we literally don't need that. So, recall, teleportation, phase door. Yeah, why use phase door when you have teleportation? Healing is nice, cure critical wounds is nice, detect invisible is useless. Infravision is useless to us. Okay, that's looking fine. Perception. What was perception? I think perception is actually, is that mapping? E for perception. Oh, it identifies an item when you use it. Wait. Identifies an item. Huh? Is that just a random identification? As in, it just literally identifies, casts identify on a random item? Amulet of searching +4, searching, infravision, good, unique. What is that? Ridiculous shorthand. Good, unique, oh? Okay, okay. It's just a bunch of things. So searching infravision, yes. It senses orcs, that's a lowercase o. Senses good creatures and unique monsters. Oh. Good creatures in general, which aren't... there shouldn't be too many of those. Senses unique monsters. Honestly? If I just always know when there's an elite around that I can just beeline towards... and on this character I'm not actually... at least so far I haven't been exploring dungeons. But if I start doing that, you know what? That sounds fun. I don't know that I've ever had that, had an item with that property. I like the idea of that a lot. Okay. Alright, so this is the level 45 quest. Let's go do the 35 quest first. Mostly because I'm curious about what it's like. Not because I don't like the idea of attempting a level 45 quest at level 20. Just to really test the limits of this character. Yes, we enter. Okay. A giant squid and a seahorse we immediately see, both of relatively high level, I suppose. You missed a giant squid. Hit, miss, miss, hit. Okay, we're mostly missing this one. I might want to stop two-handing, or dual wielding rather. We miss, we hit. We're dealing not amazing damage to it. We're also not taking that much damage. And I mean, we are up to 31 and 57 to hit, which is actually not bad at all. 200 and 190. It's like on paper it looks like we should not be having as much trouble as we are. But then again, we are fighting level 30 something, 30 plus creatures here at level 20. So some difficulty is absolutely to be expected. Let's see if we cannot dual wield this first enemy to death. We are gaining experience just from fighting it as well. And possibly getting better at dual wielding with every single attack. We have slain the thing. It was worth 1300 experience. I say that's pretty good. What did it drop there? What's that? Oh, it's a pile. It's just a pile of rubble. I thought it looked yellow. Is it yellow, not white? Oh god, it's hard to tell. I think it's yellow. I don't know if that means anything. Probably doesn't. And also, actually, what is this? Oh, magma vein. Oh, okay. So we have to tunnel through that. Yeah, these are just normal magma veins, not like some sort of enemy. A small kraken. I've slain it. It was only worth a measly 850 XP. What a low-level enemy. It was still enough to level me up somehow. Okay, we're facing... well, we're about to be facing a great white shark. That's fun. Okay, it bites me a lot. I miss it a bunch. I should probably go to somewhere where I cannot be attacked by more than one thing. You know, let's not be ridiculous. Okay, the shark is dead. We see a giant octopus, actually. Oh, this, you're right, the... Oh, there's... I somehow failed to notice that there is actually a sneaky way around the back here. We also know that giant squids are level 32. Oh, I guess once we kill something, we identify its level as well. Okay, I mean, we're slowly starting to catch up. We're at level 21 now. So there's that. Oh, Portuguese man of war. Nice. Let's kill this squid real quick. Maybe not as quickly as I would prefer, but that's okay. The jellyfish is slowly catching up to us. Wait. Oh, the seahorse is fighting something. I see. We're taking some damage here, fighting this giant squid. The great white shark was only level 24, apparently. It's getting a little bit crowded around here. We're only going to be attacked by two things, but I feel like this could already be bad. Why don't we go ahead and actually speed up? Should have done that a while ago. That's definitely going to help a lot. The squid is fleeing. I'm still going to finish it off, if I can. Okay, let's turn around to fight this man of war. Oh, that was weak. It was so weak. Oh wow, okay, that was only worth 14 XP. That was a super low level enemy. Good to know. Okay, Hammerhead is also weak. I see. I guess those giant squids are probably among the more dangerous enemies on this level. The seahorse is sneaking up, and apparently that one's higher level than the sharks we've been fighting. Hit the seahorse. Hit, miss, hit. Miss, miss, hit. It bites me. Oh. Interesting. The seahorse drains dexterity and constitution. Well, that's good to know. Aren't seahorses known to be poisonous in real life? Well, I've killed the seahorse. It was worth almost 2,000 XP. It was a little bit costly, but we can always restore our stuff. No problem. Let's slay some more great white sharks. I am trying to keep an eye on my hit points there. Hammerhead is not a problem. Get another... Oh, we actually got a giant octopus approaching that we haven't seen before, and that is higher level even than the seahorse. Yikes. Maybe that's the boss for this place. Okay, we have slain that shark. I should probably drink a potion. We're back above 400 hit points. That feels pretty good. Let's see. Oh, wow, this octopus is... Oh. I did not expect to just one-shot that octopus. What? How was that only 56 points of experience? But somehow higher level than a seahorse? Of which, by the way, there are still 2 more that we know about. Well, there's a small kraken sneaking up on us. Deep puddle. Oh, crap! It's another enemy that's not. Gauntlets are corroded. No. My bolts was destroyed. Okay, where are you? I guess it must be there. Yeah. We also see a vampiric Ixachitl somewhere. Where do we see that? The game says I can see it. It's a dark... Oh, it's up there. What the heck are you? A devil ray of the depths with vampiric powers. Yeah, that's what it says. Okay. Can we destroy this puddle before it destroys us? Yes, okay. Yeah, I don't like these enemies. I guess enemies that just look like terrain features will never show up in the monster list, even though we know about them, right? I mean, when we look at them, we know they're there. I don't know if that's by design or just somehow a glitch, or I don't know. It seems a little bit unnecessary and definitely a bit unfair. Definitely inconvenient, I suppose, if nothing else. Anyway, let's slay this vampiric ray. We're level 23. Even though that wasn't worth a particularly large amount of XP. Oh, hey. Giant octopus. Shrieker mushroom. Oh, right. Yeah, there are just a bunch of those. Oh god, this place is full of shrieker mushrooms. Yeah. They're all shrieking and spamming. Oh, hi. Giant octopus. Kill that one. Swordfish. Animal with a sword-like beak. Yes. Oh, it's a level 4. Poor little thing. I guess you just don't... You don't really encounter many of these aquatic creatures, these fish-type enemies, in regular dungeons, because there just doesn't tend to be a lot of water. So, even these lower-level fishes are pretty rare. What is that? That just showed up? An electric eel. We are resistant to electricity, though. Oh god, these stupid mushrooms are just spamming so much. So easy to miss actually important messages among all of that. But we're making our way through those, slowly but surely. It's crazy just how many more enemies there are still around. There's another one of those vampiric things. Oh, we've actually killed it. Quicker than expected. Kill the electric eel, I suppose. I really don't know what I should be focusing on. That's another giant squid, actually. Like in the good old times when we first arrived here. Okay. It's been slain. Stop shrieking. Shut up. Okay, we're almost done with the stupid mushrooms. I didn't mean to do that. It's okay. And we're finally done. Okay. Just make him shut up. Rest? Okay. They allowed me to fully rest. Even though, I mean, I can somehow see or sense the seahorse. What are we seeing down here, actually? A blade of chaos. Fancy. Okay. Longbow. Let's look at what we have here. Magical longbow. Tortoiseshell ring of sustained strength. I don't think we really need to worry too much about a little bit of our strength getting drained. Oh, you know what? Wait. This is... Oh. There is another deep puddle. Thanks for letting me know. But also... we got deep water here that we cannot just... Except we... Oh, we levitate. Because of our weapon. Otherwise, I think we would not be able to navigate this at all either, or we'd be at risk of drowning at every step and taking significant damage. Alright, that stupid puddle, I already forgot. I just don't know. I guess the seahorse was trapped in here because... Yeah, why actually? I mean, clearly it can navigate deep water. Okay, I feel more sickly, yep. Ugly, sickly, and clumsy. I'm gonna have to fix that once we get out of here. Level 24, I feel wiser. Okay. I mean, I suppose maybe the seahorse was trapped between... trapped by this pile of rubble and this deep puddle there. But why didn't it just come out of here? Yeah, that should have been able to just get out of there to get to me. Not sure why it didn't. Green potion of cure light wounds. Wonderful. I guess we'll drink that. Light wounds, yes. Let's see here. Right. Also, I forgot about that part, and I didn't really even notice until just now when I was looking at the map and thinking about, you know, actively, consciously taking note of the exit stairs being over here, as opposed to where we entered over here. But yeah, that's obviously in the quest description, is that the entrance is unstable, and that's why I suspected that maybe it might collapse behind us, and the only way would be to leave this quest would be to finish it. Well, apparently you don't need to finish it, but you have to, in case you want to run away, you have to make your way all the way over here, which obviously would have been extremely dangerous. Would have involved dealing with almost... Stop it, you stupid thing. No! Fully corroded. More bolts are getting destroyed. What did we lose? Not too much. The gauntlets are just... I mean, they were just... Oh, they were completely non-magical, weren't they? Wait, what did I do? Huh? The thing is still not dead. I didn't mean to skip a turn. Oof. I'm just... being extremely careless right now. Making the silliest mistakes. Try and squib, please. The gauntlets are just, yeah. Right. We can just get rid of those. They don't serve any purpose anymore. But other than that, our other equipment did not get corroded. Right. Yeah, so I guess some acid resistance would still be nice, or is it specifically corrosion resistance? Don't know if there's a distinction. Combat-wise, we're looking even better. We still keep getting better. 408 legendary, 160 plus 150, 52. All right, we do not get 5 plus 5 blows per round, just 4 plus 4, but obviously that's still pretty good, and our hit chances are not terrible at all. And currently, one of our weapons does not provide anything but just damage. Once we have, you know, another weapon that deals decent damage and also has a bunch of extra stats, obviously that's gonna be all the better. So we could leave right now, but obviously we're going to look at... Huh? Yeah, well, we're gonna be surprised by more puddles, because why not? Rest. Magma vein. Oh, hello, Lesser Kraken. Apparently I cannot... Oh, wait, Lesser Kraken is not... I'm dead. I'm probably dead? I did not... I was not looking at my hit points. I thought Lesser Kraken is one of the things, was one of the things we were already killing a bunch of. What were those? We had lesser octopuses, we had krakens of some sort. Lesser Kraken sounds not particularly dangerous. And here I was just mindlessly, you know, that's what I'm talking about. I was keeping an eye on my hit points basically throughout the entire time. And here I thought, until, you know, I basically had mentally considered this dungeon cleared. Because all I was going to do was just check out these items lying around the, you know, along these southern edge of the map. I didn't really, I mean, I guess I technically knew that the quest wasn't complete, and thus there were probably some stragglers, you know, enemy stragglers left. I just did not consider that the real boss enemies might still be around. I thought all that was left was just cleanup. And so I was not paying attention to this thing. Also, I assumed it was one of the things we had already been fighting, when clearly that is not the case at all. And so I was not looking at my hit points, I was just mashing through messages. If I had noticed right away, if I had just looked at my hit points, I could have absolutely saved this. Instead, I proved that, yes, indeed, a half-titan, even a half-titan munchkin can die. That's a little bit ridiculous, having this enemy here that is several times, multiple times more difficult than everything else. In fact, I'm pretty sure I could have basically taken on every single enemy that I've been fighting all at once, and I would have been fine, maybe. And yet, here, this one Lesser Kraken single-handedly, or I suppose eight-handedly, eight-tentacledly, killed me. Brought me down to negative 70 hit points, in fact, from whatever I had before that hit. So that's ridiculous. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When you don't know a quest, you really don't know what to expect. And you're kind of stuck in there. I mean, running away is always an option, but then of course you fail the quest. So attempting an unknown quest is always such a huge risk. Save the screen then? No. What? I thought you could be trusted. Whatever. Sure. Well, is there... I guess there really isn't anything new to learn about this character, because we had everything already identified and all that. So, yeah, we're just gonna remember Munchkin Ayali. It was kind of fun while it lasted, although, yeah, no, I suppose just for a change of pace, this was nice. Now I know that if I really want to just feel like a literal demigod, this is what to do. Maybe I'll try this again and be just a little bit more careful. I guess, if nothing else, I got reminded that Lesser Krakens, despite not looking or sounding particularly imposing, are incredibly dangerous. And, yeah. Yeah. And I mean, what does it say? An enormously fearsome and powerful inhabitant of the depths. What? That it's lesser. That implies that there are normal Krakens and greater Krakens, and maybe Kraken overlords, or I don't know. Results are gargantuan octopus. Yeah, I mean, that's literally what it is. Right. Right. Anyway, I suppose that's it. Goodbye, Ayali. Rest in peace. And this ended up going on for a little bit longer than I expected. But yeah, it was fun and interesting, and I hope you agree. I might be done with Hengband recordings for now. I might, yeah, again, I might check out this character again, give this another shot, but probably on my own. But I may or may not have already started playing some other Hengband variant again. Maybe a little bit more advanced one, slightly more user-friendly one. So maybe look forward to a little bit more of that. Other than that, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.